Good evening, welcome to the shed. So if you've been watching my recent videos, you'll see that I bought a few job lots and I came up trumps on one particular lot, and I had something called a Matheson inclinometer, which was like an adjustable spirit level. Turned out it was very rare, and so I sent it off to auction, and well, basically it made a load of money. Very nice result, very happy about that. And with the money, I bought myself a present. This is a Stihl leaf blower. I really need one. I've got loads of leaves coming down in the garden, and although they look beautiful, they do make a mess and they kill your grass in the end. So I had an electric one, always wanted a motor powered one, petrol one. So I bought one. Basically the electric one blew up. It's a pain in the arse to keep wandering around with a cable anyway. Just get to the point where you really need to get into your leaves and you run out of cable. With this, I've got freedom to move. Let's see how we get on. We're going to unbox it. Really exciting stuff this, I know. I'm not sponsored by Stihl, but I probably should be. If they're watching, I'll link to them down below just so that they know that I'm promoting their goods with all my 500 followers. They're bound to come knocking on the door, aren't they? Okay, let's get over to the bench and unbox it. I should say it's dark outside at the moment, so we won't be testing it tonight, but we'll do that in the morning. First thing of note is that the box isn't really that big. I was expecting a massive box. I guess it all folds up nicely. Okay, this cost me £260, which, well, I did find one place that was cheaper, but they looked a bit dodgy, didn't have a phone number, so I thought, well, no, I'm not going to take a chance. I'd rather go to somebody reputable, and I avoid Amazon if I can. Sometimes you can't. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, flat nozzle, extension piece. This is how they can get it all in one box. Standard nozzle and unit. That is extremely light, really light, very impressive. Okay, that's what we got. Get rid of the box and we'll put it together. I'll go standard nozzle at first, I think. This really isn't going to be difficult, is it? Okay, locks in position, short. Okay, that's it really. Couldn't be much simpler, could it? Let's have a little look at the controls. I think I'll just take that off for now, actually. No, I won't. So, standard Stihl stuff. Petrol tank, I guess it's 50 to 1, they usually are. I should have said this is an 86C, which is slightly more powerful one. I needed as much blowing power as possible. So we got full choke, half choke, run. Not sure what LA is, doesn't seem to be anything. The usual Stihl fuel bulb to fill it up. I better just check what it takes in the way of fuel. This looks like an air filter kind of thing. Might as well have a look while it's clean. Yeah, that's just the air filter. Easy to get out and clean. Exhausts at the front here. And I presume the spark plug's on the top here somewhere. Or maybe... one of the features that this thing's got is a vibration. So I don't know if you can see that, but the motor is mounted on rubber, so you don't get too much vibration through your hands. But it's nice and light, really impressed with that. Stop. Lock, stop, and go. That's it. Let's get some fuel in it and start it up. There is an additional kit that you can get for this, which is the vacuum bag and sucker. I didn't go for that because I've had one previously, and you end up carrying half a hundredweight of wet leaves around with you. So I find it's easier just to blow them into one corner and bag them up, or stack them up in a pile, which is what I normally do. Wait for a windy day, burn them, or put them in the compost. Just had a quick look in the manual, and yeah, it's 50-1 like my other stuff that I use. I've got a strimmer as well, so I'll go and mix some of that up and fire it up. Okay, it is the next day. It's a cool autumn morning, not exactly cold. I've mixed up some 50-1. Let's see if we can make this thing start. First ever starting. Should start, shouldn't it? Give that a good old shake. You can see that the garden's in a bit of a mess, and I'm not even showing you the messy bit. Quite a small tank, I suppose, for lightness, because you're carrying it in one hand. No straps. Nice and tight. Give it 5 pumps with the fuel bubble, and one for luck. It's currently I'll set the choke to full. Okay, let's go. Did I tell you the dog doesn't like engines? He'll get used to it. Oh, I had the choke on the wrong setting. Okay, after a bit of amateur gardener teething troubles, I managed to get it going. I didn't realise that the throttle switch actually automatically turns off the choke, so I will avoid that in future. Right, you can see the garden needs good old tidy. Let's get it done. Cue montage. So it's a couple of days later. I've had a haircut, which has messed up my continuity completely. Also, I cleared one lot of leaves. We then had a frost and a gale, so we've now got another lot to clear up. But the tool itself is good fun to use. It's pretty easy, really. It blows leaves. It's a leaf blower. You don't really need any more than that. But yeah, starts okay, goes okay, and does the job. More fun than the electric one because you can just start it up and go. Okay, well, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing and test video. Give it 10 out of 10. I mean, I didn't really do a proper evaluation, but it does the job. That's all you need. And it's a Stihl, so it should last. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Coming up, we've got the garden bench, which I'm working on at the moment. That's here. And look out for that. See you soon.